Hello everyone, and I'm back with another showcase. And today I have 5 minifigures from The Walking Dead. And for this I have Rick Grimes, well, my updated version of Rick Grimes, Michonne, Officer Mercer, Connie, and Axel right there. And yeah, so made these guys, well, basically for the season 11 premiere, which premieres tonight. Well, by the time pretty much when I'm recording this, it's basically a Wednesday night. But I'm going to be uploading this on Sunday, just in time for the season 11 premiere. And yeah, so enough being said. Let's get started with these minifigures. All right, so starting off with our next, well, actually our. All right, so starting off with our first minifigure of the showcase, which is Rick Grimes, right here. Well, my updated version of Rick Grimes from season 6. So starting off with this guy right here, basically all I did was just updated his head and also updated his torso and also basically updated the legs, and that's pretty much it. So starting off with the head, basically all I did was just painted everything except for the eyes, painted the bags under his eyes, painted the mouth, painted his new beard right here. Also added some brown and gray to it right there. Painted some cheekbones, painted some like eyebrows, and also some wrinkles around the eyes right here to make a little squint look right here, and also painted his forehead wrinkle. Now, this guy, pretty much, I took, oh, and also painted his lip wrinkle right here above, under his mouth right there. You can see a little bit. Now, the head right here is actually, it's basically took some inspiration from Fishy Figs. Fishy Figs is basically his Fishy Figs is Rick Grimes minifigure, and basically took some inspiration from his minifigure of Rick, and basically gives off a pretty good likeness to Andrew Lincoln, a little bit better. So basically took some inspiration from his minifigure, which I'll show an image of it right here, as you can see right there. So basically, starting off the hair, basically just cutted the sides of the hair, the back sides of the hair right here, and basically that's pretty much it for that, for the hair and head. Now moving on to the torso. Torso basically just scratched off the old paint off and basically just painted his white shirt, and also painted like the gold zippers right here, and also painted the gold zippers right here on the both left and right side right here, and also painted some wrinkles right here for his jacket, his brown jacket right there, and also painted him a new belt right here, as you can see right here, and pretty much repainted the belt buckle right here, and also painted his legs. Sorry about that. Also painted his legs in darker gray right here, and also repainted his boots right there. You can see here's the other side right here. If it focuses, you can see right there. Repainted them, as you can see, and also updated his sleeves right here by uh, by editing a little bit of the electrical tape right here for the sleeves right there, and also repainted his arms right here, and also sculpted his pocket pouches, well, his pocket pouches that he has on the back of his belt right here, which I sculpted and also painted right here, basically, you know, all by me. And yeah, and also painted a little bit of some buttons right here for his sleeves right there. You can see a little bit of the silver right there. And also last, I repainted his Colt Python revolver right here, which I repainted as you can see right there. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for Rick Grimes, and it looks way better. Looks way better than my last one. And yeah, so now let's move on to our second minifigure. Alright, so starting off with our second minifigure, which is Michonne, right here. So this minifigure, basically, this is kind of a sort of new slash updated minifigure, because I made a Michonne back in like 2019, and like that one was basically terrible. So basically, I made her an updated version right here in her season 3 appearance, aka her first appearance in the show. So I made her in this outfit, which right here, because it's my favorite look of her. So let's discuss the minifigure, shall we? So starting off with the head, and well, actually start off with the head. The head is basically the same, but all I did was just painted some cheekbones, painted some, also painted her lips right here, and also repainted her eyebrows right here. And also her hairpiece is basically the same, but with the sides sculpted, and also her headband basically painted right here. Yeah, and also her torso is basically curved. Basically, cutted the sides of the torso right here for the feminine look, and also painted her brown vest, and also painted her purple tank top right here, which I added some, well, painted some like wrinkles right here for the tank top, and also on the vest, I painted like the zipper right here, and also the wrinkles, as I said before, and also on the hip piece, I also painted her belt, painted the belt buckle, and also painted those like little silver dot things that she has on her belt, and also on her legs, which is just plain gray legs. Pretty much all I did was just painted her black boots right here, and also painted some pockets right here on both sides of her legs right there, and also painted her hand gloves right here, and also painted like the little white line that she has on her gloves. And also her sword is basically just a Lego katana. Well, actually, her katana is basically just a Lego sword piece that I pretty much just cutted like the little this little part right here, some of it a little bit off, and basically just sculpted it into this like circle thing that her katana has, and also painted the handle of her sword in white, and also added some black lines to it, and also painted like the little silver lines that she has on her sword. Right there, you can see a little bit right here, and also painted some blood right here for her sword, and also here's the back right here, as you can see, and also here's a better look at the torso without the hairpiece. If I just fix it right here. So here's a better look at the torso right here. So you can see, as you can see right here, here's a better look at it right there. Had to fix the light right there. So sorry about that. And also here's the alternate facial expression right here for the head, as you can see. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for Michonne. And now let's move on to our next, or our third minifigure. Alright, so starting off with our third minifigure, which is Mercer, right here. So starting off with the head first, starting off with it. Basically, it's just a first order officer head that I pretty much erased everything except for the eyes. Pretty much painted the eyebrows, painted the mouth, painted the cheekbones, and pretty much just sculpted the beard and sculpted his pretty much mohawk haircut. right there. And basically, I think I did a good job, pretty much resembling Michael James Shaw's likeness a little bit. Who that's actually the actor who's playing Mercer in season 11. And yeah, so that's portrait for the head. Now moving on to the torso over here. So basically, basically sculpted his Commonwealth armor right here. So basically, just sculpted the chest armor, sculpted the neck armor, sculpted the shoulder and armor right here, and also sculpted the gauntlet armor right here, and also sculpted his leg armor, and also sculpted his knee armor, and basically his leg armor, and painted the rest of it in red, in this like glossy red color, which I'll show what the paint that I used for the the color of the armor right there. As you can see, the which I showed you the color of the paint that I used for the armor right here, and basically painted the rest of the details right here for the front chest armor, and also the knee armor on the legs, and also the shoulder armor right here, as you can see. If this would focus, right here you can see a better look. Sorry if it's out of focus, but you can see a little bit of it. But yeah, and also here's the back right here. Didn't really sculpt the back of the armor, but yeah, but I did paint the back of the arm gauntlets right there. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for Mercer from well, basically The Walking Dead season 11. And I do hope that he's going to be a pretty good character. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Now let's move on to our next minifigure. Alright, so starting off with our second to last minifigure of the showcase, which is Connie right here. So starting off with the minifigure right here. So pretty much her head is okay. So starting off with the headpiece first to get it out of the way. The head is actually from MJ from the Spider-Man Far From Home sets. Well, actually, it's from that Far From Home set, pretty much that came out in 2019. And I chose that head because it does kind of resemble a little bit of Lauren Ridloff, a little bit. And also, I think that headpiece right here, I'm pretty sure that headpiece is also going to be used for her character, and well, Lauren Ridloff's character in the Eternals. I think they're going to use this head for the Lego sets for that movie. So I basically chose that head for it for this minifigure right here. So yeah, so basically that explains the head. Her hairpiece is basically just a widow's peak hairpiece that I purchased, cut the front off, and basically just sculpted like her rolled up hair right here, or her basically her like ponytail thing that she has right here, and basically just sculpted her hair right there, and basically just painted the rest of the hairpiece. The torso is basically just a plain black torso that I've just basically painted her skin tone right here, and also made her vest out of folder paper and right here, and basically just wrapped it with electrical tape or e-tape, painted the pockets of the vest, and also painted her belt on the hip piece right here on some gray legs right here, which I painted her boots, and also added some electrical tape for her knife holster, and also her slingshot holster that she has right here. And also her slingshot piece right here, which I included with her, is actually from Bart's from the Simpsons CMF series right there. So it's basically from that minifigure. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for Connie. Now let's move on to the last minifigure of the showcase. Alright, so starting off with our last minifigure of the showcase, which is Axel right here. So starting off with the torso is basically just painted, and basically painted the arms right here, and painted the whole thing in black on the torso, and basically just painted his shirt right here, painted the pockets, and also painted the wrinkles right here for the shirt, painted the buttons, and also painted the skin tone, and also painted the collars right here for the shirt, and also painted a little bit of the shirt that's hanging out right here on the leg piece, right here on the hip piece, and also painted his boots right here on his on some dark gray legs, which also goes around the sides of his legs right here, as you can see, painted all around the sides right here of his legs for his boots. And so that's pretty much it for that. Now moving on to the head. The head is basically just a normal Lego head piece that I pretty much basically just sculpted his mustache, and also sculpted his little bit lower part of his stash right there. Basically painted that in tan, and also painted the stubble, and also painted some cheekbones on the head, and also repainted the eyebrows, and also gave him this like long hair piece right here, long haired piece right here that I just painted in tan, and also sculpted a little bit of the front of his hair piece. Well, actually sculpted a little bit of his hair on the front of the hairpiece right there. And that's pretty much it for Axel, and that's pretty much it for the whole showcase. Now I do have one more minifigure that I want to show off next, before we move on to the outro, because this is a minifigure that I made recently that I want to show off. So I'm going to talk about that before we move on to the outro. So yeah, so let's move on to the minifigure that I want to show off before we move on to the outro. Alright, so starting off with the minifigure that I recently made and I wanted to show off right here, which is Ratcatcher 2 right here. So made this minifigure because I liked her character in the Suicide Squad. So I basically just wanted to make her, and that's pretty much it. So starting off the minifigure, the head is basically just an angry clone head. I erased everything except for the eyes, and basically painted the face right here, like the wrinkle, like the cheekbones, the mouth, the lips, the eyebrows, and also the eyelashes right here. And honestly, I think I did a pretty good job with replicating a little bit of Danielle Melchura's likeness. Well, if you don't know, that's the actress who plays Ratcatcher 2 in the movie. And also shout out to her because she did a great job playing the character in the movie. So shout out to her. And also sculpted her hairpiece right here. And basically the hairpiece is not removable. It's basically just sculpted onto the hair. Basically sculpted onto the head, pretty much. And also painted it in black, and also painted also added a little bit of brown to it right here on the hairpiece. You can see it. It's very hard to see, but I did add a little bit of brown on the hairpiece. But I'm sorry if it's out of focus, but I did add some brown onto the hairpiece though. So yeah. Now starting off with the torso right here. So pretty much made her like coat thing that she has in the movie, and basically the coat her like coat right here is basically a piece of folder paper that I wrapped electrical tape around it, and basically just cut it to make her like coat, and also sculpted like these like pouch like things that she has over here. Also added some electrical tape for like these like straps that she has on her coat, and also added some electrical tape for her belt. Sculpted her mask right here, and also sculpted like this scarf thing that she has that she's wearing, and also sculpted these like things that she has on her coat. and also sculpted like these like things that she has on her shoulders. Also painted the arms, and also sculpted the glove tops right here on on her hands right here. Also painted her gloves right here, and also sculpted her hood right here on the back. And also you can see a little bit of electrical tape or and also you can see a little bit of e-tape right here on the back of the coat right here, and also made her accessory right here, which she has in her hand right here, this like flashlight thing right here that she has. And basically the handle is basically just is basically from a lightsaber piece, and also the bowl part, this like round thing right here for the lights thing right here. Basically painted that and also sculpted it right here. Actually sculpted it first and then painted it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And also painted her legs and also painted the boots right here, as you can see. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for. Actually, I have one more thing for Ratcatcher 2. I also have this little guy right here that I made, which is basically Sebastian, aka Ratcatcher 2's pet rat right here. Which the base for the rat is basically from the rat piece from the new Harry Potter Lego sets, and basically just like sculpted like this like backpack right here that Sebastian has, and basically just painted like the line right here for the strap part right there for the backpack. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for Ratcatcher 2. And yeah, so now let's move on to the outro. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the whole showcase, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Now, I do have a few other things that I have working on as of now, but I want to show a few whips before in the video. So here's a few whips that I'm working on. Actually, I'll show the first one. It's my well, this guy right here, which is Bloodsport from the Suicide Squad. So I'm going to be making him right here from the movie, and also I'm working on another figure, which is a updated version of my King Shark, which is basically I'm updating him by resculpting the head. And yeah, so he's a work in progress as of now. Here's a little bit of a sneak peek at him right here. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, see more minifigures like these, and also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links to those will be down in the description box. I'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye.